Welcome to Vader Reviews. In this review, we will be looking at Studio Series Deluxe Class Ratchet. And now the first thing we're going to be looking at with Ratchet will be his packaging. And as you can see here, this is Studio Series number 16 Autobot Ratchet from Transformers Dark of the Moon. And here it is again on top of the box, Transformers Dark of the Moon. Got some nice artwork here of Ratchet. And the 4 ways of saying Deluxe Class. Deluxe Class up top here being in English. And another good shot of Ratchet here. Authentic Transformers. And Ratchet again. And on the back, it is GM official licensed product, Hasbro. And right up here in blue, you've got Bumblebee from Travis Knight's Bumblebee. Shadow Raider, which is basically an orange coloration of Lockdown with a new head mold, as you can see. And the Spark Extractor. And you've got Jazz. Then right underneath here, we've got, right up here, we've got the one-sentence bio. Autobot Ratchet helps destroy the control pillar, saving Earth from Sentinel Prime and the Decepticons. Then you have your obligatory product shot here as well. And then right behind them is the Battle of Chicago. So that will do it for the packaging. And we'll get right to the vehicle. There we go. Bring him a little to the center there. There we go. Alright, so Ratchet is, well, a modified H2 Hummer designed to be a search and rescue vehicle. Now we'll get a close-up for the details. Some nice light blue going on here for the lights there. Some darker blue going on right there in the headlights, and some orange as well. Visible head syndrome for some reason. Visible hands syndrome. They didn't even bother hiding any of it. And you've got search and rescue, fire department. Fire department E4. And on the back, some nice black going on here over the for the windows, and some molded in detail for the door handles. Molded in detail up top for where the lights would be, as well as here. Spare tire up top. Nice red going on right here on the light bar, and some detail right up here. Transparent plastic for the windshield, the windows, and the side mirrors. Rolls pretty nicely. And now we'll get right into his accessory, which is his gun. Not sure what the right term is for it, but overall it's got some nice detailing going on here, done in black. And it's hollow on the underside, for a good reason. Storage for it will be right up in the spare tire. That way he can shoot enemies, well, judging from the angle, he has no control of angling it. So, turn it this way. He can drive away from the Decepticons and shoot at them. Any incoming airstrike, and he can fire towards it. So that basically does it for the vehicle form. We'll get right down to the transformation sequence. First thing I do is I pull the arms right off of this peg there. On both sides, of course. And then you want to bend this like so, that way you can get it out from there. And then bring the arms forward on that ball joint. Then you want to rotate this, and then grab hold of this. It's right here, and rotate it. And there you go. And you've got these little clips right here, which will come down and if I can get it to, there we go. And it holds together just like that. Then you bring this down, and then we'll raise the camera a little bit. Now you can see the head. Turn it around. There you go. Then you want to rotate this and then bend it at the hinge, and it'll tab in right there and hold everything in. Then you straighten out the arms and do the same thing on the other side. Straighten that. There you go. Then you bend this down at the hinge. Do it on the other side as well. Then just lift this. Then straighten the legs and the foot. Do the same on the other side. Straighten the leg. Bring the foot down and then turn it forward. And that does it for Ratchet and his robot mode. Oh, I was wrong. You have to undo this. Then fold this in, and right here, the wheel, hold on to there. And now we are done transforming Ratchet into his robot mode. And they did really great capturing the robot mode. Let's get in close on that head. They did great capturing as much detail as possible on Ratchet's head. You got, of course, some silver there on the head. Head is on a swivel, not a ball joint, so he can kind of move his head back and forth a little bit, but not much. Can't look up, can't look down, but can do a full 360 in the head. And of course you got some blue in there for the eyes. Now we're going to bring the camera down a little bit. And we'll talk about articulation in the arms. Arm can move forward that far, move back that far. Get this much bend in it, as well as this way, but that's due to transformation. Legs can move forward that far, well, yeah, that far, so he can do a very high kick. Can't move back much. Well, you gotta try and work around the arm here. But legs can go out that far, so he can, I guess you can do the full splits. He has no no waist rotation or anything. And of course, you can rotate his shoulder, but that's a very stiff ball joint. So, that arm won't be coming off anytime soon. Now we'll get a little lower here and talk about leg articulation. Well, right here in the knee. Can bend this much due to transformation. We'll get it down a little lower. Foot is on a ball joint. You get this much angle tilt out of Ratchet. But what you can do, and I've seen somebody do this in a YouTube video, is make him do the toe stand like Michael Jackson. So, and of course this appearance of Ratchet is in Dark of the Moon as well. This is what's in Dark of the Moon, but you also get this color scheme of Ratchet in Age of Extinction. So let's raise the camera a little bit here, that way you can look at Ratchet. Now we'll give him his weapon. There you go. There you go. And of course you've got some nice mold detail going in right there. But we are not done with Ratchet. No, we are not, because there's one more thing we need to get to. And that's in the packaging. And of course he comes with a backdrop of the Battle of Chicago. And we just put Ratchet right up here on the display base. We're going to lower the camera down a little bit here. There we go. Have him lean forward a little bit there, that way he's looking straight. And there we have Ratchet on his display base. Of course, on the side it reads Studio Series, number 16, Generations. And across the bottom there, it's Transformers Dark of the Moon. So I think that just about does it for Ratchet in this review. Thank you for joining me today. If you are new to this is where my tongue stops working. Wonderful! If you are new to the channel, give yourself to the dark side. I can do better than that. Give yourself to the dark side. And subscribe. Be sure to turn on notifications so you are alerted to my next video. And always know, the Force is strong with you. And I will see you in the next review.